What's up, everybody? This is your boy Homiletix, and today I'm in fabulous Cedar Key, Florida, and I'm headed to pick up my co-pilot for the next episode of Bending Corners with Homiletix. Stay tuned. Yo, you made it.
I did.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is my girl, Angel McCole, in the house today.
What's up?
The one and only. I told them that we were doing that special edition, our throwback version of Bending Corners with Homiletix. So, yo, put on that seatbelt, and we're about to take off.
Let's go.
So here we are with the fabulous Angel McCole. We have her in the house today, and so we want to get right off into this interview. And the first question that I want you to answer for the audience is, I want you to tell everybody where you were born and what's your current location, and beyond that, any places that you have lived besides where you're at now.
Okay. I am from Florida, represent.
Florida in the house.
In his house. In her house.
Her house, okay. Okay.
So I was born and raised in St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg.
St. Pete.
A lot of family in St. Pete.
Got a lot of immediate family in St. Pete.
Okay. Might be related. Don't even know it.
We just might be related.
Yes, that's
you know,
real
when I was
talk.
in high school, I had a cousin, and like I literally couldn't date anyone. Oh, that's our cousin. Oh, that's our cousin
right,
too.
yeah.
Oh, that's our uncle Dave.
Wow.
So it's like one of those situations. I have a lot of uncles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very handsome men, but we're not gonna get into that. So anyways, born and raised in St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. Right outside of Tampa, y'all.
Right outside of Tampa. Yep. I currently live in Riverview, Florida.
Riverview.
You don't know what that is. You know what that is, but most people don't, because it used to be all country.
Yeah.
It is now not.
That's right. That's right.
We got too many people up in there. I'm trying to get out, actually.
Everything's growing constantly, man. So,
rapidly.
Yeah.
You know, I love how they, build all these HOAs and houses.
Yeah, yes.
And then they fix the roads after, so that's lovely.
Yeah, sure. So what other areas have you lived in throughout the country?
Also lived in Texas. In the Dallas area, in the Killeen area.
Killeen, okay.
As well.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Texas.
Okay, cool.
Love Texas.
Okay. Well, yeah, I told you earlier that I often go out to Texas. We shoot a lot of videos out in Austin, Texas, and also
I love Austin.
And also my partner live out in Killeen, Texas. Both of us are military, so I love Texas. I love the sunshine, the weather out in Texas and everything.
And you know what, I like, because I feel like my music is like very unique. Like, it's like something that you don't like hear every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't. You have a very unique vocal range. You understand what I'm saying? And it's raw.
Told that.
Yeah, it's raw. You have a raw vocal range. So that means that even when you're singing, you have to somehow find more control. Yeah. But when you find that control, I mean, the sky's the limit for that voice. So you said Whitney,
Michael Jackson.
You kind of the style kind of remind me of it, and the look kind of remind me of Shaka Khan.
Oh my gosh,
I get that. You're giving Shaka Khan, but you don't know it. You're giving Shaka. Yes, but compliment, man, because Shaka is a compliment. She's actually one of my favorites, and man, I mean, wow, and she always had that style, had that unmatched style about it. Then people kind of attribute style to different people. Like you got Shaka, she had her style, and then Erykah Badu, she got her style. Everybody got their different style. So those are your favorites. But what's in the works? Because I know that we have some things in the works. Is there anything about that, or you could kind of elaborate on what we have in the work? And by the way, the track is called The Throwback Song. That's what we're working on. We are working on it.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about all the other things that I did, and I forgot about it because we're working on it.
Don't forget about that, because we working on it.
I was thinking of movers and shakers, and then I like
that.
Yeah,
Movers and shakers. So and guess what? We just never released. Like me, I'm just building up the library. Repertoire.
Yeah.
So okay, so since you mentioned movers and shakers, we actually done something with you on that, and then we actually done a track with myself, Multi-Mill, And me and him together is the Neighborhood Watch Worldwide. But we featured a Wu-Tang affiliate on that track by the name of Solomon Childs. So the thing about it, we brought you on there to do the hook. Do you remember that?
Yeah. How can I forget
What was your initial thought when when you heard it without your vocals on there, without your vocals? What was your initial thought?
Oh yeah, because I made it. I did.
Yes, yeah. I was like, shit. I was like, shit. Write it, and then you wrote 2 different hooks, and then you told me to choose.
I did.
So I had to find the one that was most pleasing for that particular track in that scenario. Okay. So, but what was your initial thought when we finished that track and you actually heard the track?
Let me tell you, because I love all music.
Yeah.
I love rap, but I'm very picky about my rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that being said, when I heard it, that song was dope.
Oh, you heard it from beginning. You were like, okay,
that was dope.
Okay,
like,
so I can work with this.
I was like, this is a freaking hit. This is a hit.
Oh yeah, it's a hit.
And I love hearing stuff that it gets me excited, and then I get excited to write, and you just.
So I always hear people talking about, they always ask me, like in interviews, what is my creative process? And I always tell people that I tell them that I don't particularly have a creative process. Mm-hmm. It's just me doing whatever I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But when I hear something or a particular sound, after I start working on it, I automatically know if it's a hit or not. So there's no particular format or a particular process that I use. I work off sounds.
Yeah.
If I hear a flute or a sample, or if I'm in the studio and we're doing a live session, it's just what it is. Then I can build from that. So is there a particular process that you go through, or is it kind of similar to what I use?
It's very similar to yours, and it's actually ironic you're asking me that, because I literally just got asked this yesterday, and I guess it was God was preparing me, like, but no, you're not.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, sure.
So one thing I love to do for fun is just listen to beats. Just listen to beats, all types of beats.
And just freestyle your vocals over them. You can freestyle your vocal patterns and then work like that. That's what I do sometimes. Like, for instance, I was somewhere last week and I was with somebody. We was just joking around, and it was just like, man, I'm gonna just turn on these beats. I just want you to rhyme to them. And I'm like, well, my thing is really not freestyle. I'm a writer. I'm a writer and ghostwriter.
Yeah.
But if you want to freestyle, okay. And then so we just started. He was like, man, I wish I can do that. I was like, for me, it's kind of natural. I've been doing it for so long. So
yeah, it's like like with me, I also call it, like, this might be silly, but like, I love when the beat speaks to me, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's certain beats you hear, and it's just like, then everything just kind of comes to you, like, oh, like, you get like so excited, and you get it. I don't know, like, so I love to listen to beats, and then get one that I guess I can also say that I connect with somehow. But I do like to just play around with stuff, and I'm always hearing melodies. Mm-hmm. I always heard them as a kid, but I didn't understand what I was hearing until, like, I really got serious into the music. I was like, I'm hearing melodies.
Right.
I'm hearing hooks.
That's right. You notes and stuff, different things that come up. All right, so we're working on the throwback song now, so we need to plug this track. And right now we're in the studio. We're trying to mix, master, and get things figured out as far as the arrangements of the track. What is your expectations, and what was your initial thoughts when you first heard that beat? Because when I first heard the track, I was like, I know that she's gonna be taken by this. She'll either love it or either hate it.
Yeah, I get it. That is one of the tracks that is like that.
Okay.
Well, I definitely didn't hate it. I thought it just gave me like an old school feel.
Yes.
It really, but in a good way. And then when I told you the direction, like when you gave me like the setup with I was like, oh, I get it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can actually envision people skating. And
I saw like skates, disco balls.
Yeah, disco. Yeah,
disco balls. Maybe a throwback party, the afros.
Yeah.
The different kind of outfits.
Like
people.
The pants, the flare pants. Sure.
Yeah, maybe the bell-bottom pants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Last but not least, I want you to tell people that, like, if somebody was trying to reach you and they had to reach out to you to find you across social media, is it possible for you to give me your social media handles and how a person can go about contacting you across social media? Where can everybody find you at right now?
Sure. Like all of my social media is connected with each other, but like Instagram @_Angel MECOLE. Should I spell it?
Yes, ma'am. Spell it out for him, please. Angel,
but I'll spell it if you don't know how to spell. Right. ANGEL and then _MECOLE, not Nicole, with the M. MECOLE.
Ooh, there it is. You heard it first on Bending Corners with Homiletix. Peace.
Peace.
It's different levels to this here, I'm on another scale.